it was a hard-fought game. Wayne State played very well. You know, I think they came out with a little more energy, but after about the first 5 minutes, I thought we played outstanding. You know, it was a good basketball game. You know, we missed some shots. We gave up a couple of really easy baskets. You know, that's probably you know, a few coaching things we could have done differently, maybe. You know, obviously, lost on a tough shot. It's always hard to lose at the buzzer. You know, those are tough ones to take.
Coach, how do you put this behind you? I know you know it's a tough loss, but at the same time, you've kind of got to get your team prepared for the NCAA.
Absolutely, we're going to the NCAA tournament. I mean, that'll be fine. We'll get it back together. I mean, it just ain't much fun right now. You know, obviously, it's a tough loss, all right? But you know, we're going to take a couple days off here. We'll be ready to go by the time we get back. But I mean, we ain't going to be all smiley face right now.
Justin, can you talk about you know, not meeting this goal, but the mindset of this team right now, and what you guys have to do preparing for the NCAA tournament?
Like Coach said, we're gonna get back to practice here in a couple of days, and I mean, I know the will of the team is strong, so I'm not worried. But like Coach said right now, I mean, it's just tough. It's just a hard way to lose. So.
Justin, could you just to kind of describe what those last few seconds were like, you know, from getting the shot and coming back down and getting the tap?
I mean, it felt like I don't know how much time was on the clock really after I scored, but it just felt like a long time before the buzzer went off, and then they took it in, and then we got the last shot. But I mean, they just got to tip in.
Well, the shot that you made, you know, describe that.
I mean, I just turned around. He just backed up. I didn't really want to get a charge, so I decided to just take the shot.
Coach, on the inbounding play where Hollingsworth got a few alley-oops throughout the game, can you describe kind of what they did there and maybe what was happening?
Well, I mean, that's probably, you know, if you're talking about things we should have changed, that's one thing. We should have gone zone there. You know, they had a pretty good mismatch, a pretty good athlete that could really go get it. You know, and that's 6 points. You know, and the thing is, it's a tough matchup to go with because, you know, obviously if we put our 4 or 5 on there, then he's just going to go take them to the basket because he's a pretty good player. You know, and that was not done well, and certainly I take responsibility for that.
Coach, is there anything you can take from, you've had a number of close games recently, is there anything you can take from that experience going into the tournament, you know, that you've been in these situations?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, hey, we've won a lot of close games this year. You know, obviously we've just lost 2 games at the buzzer here in the last couple of weeks. You know, just got to make sure the next time that you know, in those situations generally it's bound to go in your direction one of these times. So let's hope that we got the ball in the last time for once, and we'll make the shot and we'll win the game.
Justin, you feel the same way, you know, going into the tournament? Maybe, you know, some of these close games will maybe pay off for you guys, and you will be the ones getting that last shot.
Yeah, I mean, it can only benefit you in being in the close games going into the tournament. But like Coach said, hopefully next close game we have, it kind of goes in our favor. We do have a ball when the game is tied.
Darren, can you describe, you know, some of the matchups that you had against one of the better backcourts that you're going to face all year, and kind of you know, what that matchup was like for you guys?
I mean, Wayne State got some good guards. You know, they play hard. Matchup-wise, you know, probably feel like there's some things I could have done better. You know, I didn't have my best game, so. But I mean, they scouted us good. They did a good job, you know. So, I mean, I tip my hats to them. They play hard.
Matt, I mean, you know, what do you guys need to do to get things back on track and to get some momentum going for you guys next week?
Like Coach said, we're going to take a couple days off, and I mean, it's back to practice. Practice makes perfect. Review some film, go over what we did wrong, what we need to do better, and what we need to kind of work on to get us back to where we were. So.